I might have to let it drop. Represent, gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again, light it up. Represent, had to do it hella big, had to run it back again, light it
up. Okay, so next year this will not be at the skate ring, it'll definitely be somewhere else because now there's a problem with the chairs being on the floor. So I do apologize for that. There's nothing I can really do about it, as well as all of a sudden there's too many people in here, and I know it'll be the same amount every year. So next year, be prepared for this to be somewhere else. I thank y'all for coming out. I hope that y'all can see everything from where you are, and I apologize for the inconvenience. We're gonna get started in like 2 minutes.
When it comes to this show off and this HBCU theme, my first mind was, these are the hot topics of, 2024, really 23, 22, 21. They've been hot topics. Jackson State J6, the Southern Dancing Dolls, Alabama Sing It, the Alcorn Golden Girls, and the Gremlin Orchesis. Those are the top, HBCUs that everybody wants to get in and wants to go to. Not saying there aren't others, because there are others, but those are the main ones that you see popping out all over TikTok or Facebook or YouTube or any social media, because their dance teams are just it. Like, they're hitting. They are what everybody wants to be. So I thought that, being that SODC is based off of these HBCUs, it would have been a hit, and just to give the girls different ways to dance, because I always tell them everybody, isn't on the same level. Everybody can't do the same dance. Some people are hip hop, some people are jazz, some people are ballet, some people are majorette. You might be better in one area than you are in the other. So this was a great way to, break them up and have them work together and use their bodies in different ways that they haven't, or learn more styles about these HBCU teams. The dance world, you don't want to show future judges or future teams what you already got before you get there. Sometimes you reuse routines, or count simply because of the categories that are in competitions or events, and you just want to hold off to let the new crowd, the new judges, the other teams be surprised about what you're coming with, and not already know, oh, that's the same thing they did at this competition, or that's what's already on YouTube, or whatever else they could come up with. But for this specific show off, we had, the HBCU theme, so we kind of repeated and learned and rearranged some of the HBCU dance teams. I met Ray Ray 7, almost 8 years ago. Reached out to me, found me. I got some of my hip hoppers together, and we've been rolling ever since.
Can't stop jigging, and if y'all on 10, then I'm on 20. Jigging till I'm dizzy, but I can't stop jigging. Jigging on my body, see my heartbeat in my skeleton. When I step in the room, don't know when to adjust the elephant. My legs just started moving, I ain't even have to tell it that. I keep air 1 and 2, no telling what might happen next. I walked in, working my shoulders, look like I snapped my neck. My feet was doing something retarded, Jordan keep them in check. I was on my high horse, feeling like a cowboy. I ain't holding my horses, holding my voice.
know that it doesn't matter how young you are. If you're doing it the right way, you're talking about the right things, you're carrying yourself in the right manner. You never know who's looking up to you, who's watching you, how far you're gonna go. So I am forever behind Ray Ray.
Y'all give it up for Roddy Young and ain't no crew. I just want y'all to know that now my kids too. Different time my kids. Y'all give it up for my kids. Alright, so next. I don't know where y'all. There she go. There goes my child. Come here, child. Where's Jayla? Where's Jayla? Coach, there you are. Alright, so I don't know if y'all recognize this face, but this is Hanaya. I was privileged to be able to be her coach at Woodline High for 4 years. So she became my baby, and then she did the same thing I did, joined the team and became a coach, and they have their own team. And this is the head coach, Jalen. So y'all give it up for Jalen and Hanaya. Alright, so they have a dance team called Exquisite Elite, and they're going to perform for you right now. So y'all give it up for them. There's the other coach in the back that's hiding from you. Girl. Alright, y'all give it up for them as they come.
Yeah, when it comes to hair, I started doing hair when I was 12 years old. It was my hustle. It was my way of making money to not have to always ask my mama. It was also my way of being able to do my own hair without having to pay somebody else to do it, or just not having to walk around with my head looking any kind of way because I could do hair. So I jumped into that, but I ended up going to school instead of hair school right after high school. Because if I didn't go to college then, I probably wouldn't have went. So I got that done. But then when COVID hit, boom, that was my opportunity to go to hair school. And here I am today, a licensed stylist, on top of owning SLDC and coaching a high school team. I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's a growing lesson every day in each area, in each aspect of life, in each of those careers.
Right, we are back. We are back. So, as I was telling y'all, we are doing different HBCU styles today. So I want to play a little game. After each group performs, I want y'all to tell me which coach had that group. I want y'all to tell me which one of the coaches y'all think had each of these groups after they do their performance. So the first thing we're going to do is walk through. So this is something that you would see at an HBCU game, and the dance line is walking in with the band. So the first ones you are going to see is the Southern Dancing Dolls, okay? So these are the dolls that we are about to present to you. One more thing before we get started. I feel like y'all not making enough noise already. I don't think y'all understand how much work these kids put in. So every time somebody hits this floor, I need to hear y'all making noise, double time, okay? Y'all put your hands together for the Southern Dancing Dolls.
I can be where I need to be when I need to be there.
Y'all think I'm a pretty girl? No, wasn't me. Wasn't me. Who was it? It definitely was Coach Marcus, baby. That was Coach Marcus. Y'all know he real bougie. He bougie. He bougie. Alright, so the next group we got is the J6. I don't know if y'all know much about the J6, baby, but one thing they gonna do is sit. They gonna sit. Jackson State University, J6. That's who coming to you next.
I'm gonna live my life like this as long as I can, as long as God, allows me to.
There wasn't nobody but other than Jackson State herself, Courtney, baby. Y'all wasn't that Courtney. That was Courtney. We will get a J7 one day. Okay, next we have Grambling State or Keefe. Woodline State or Keefe. Hey, Money, you had one job. You had one job. Come on. Come on. I was stuck with Grambling, so you know, I'm just being honest. All right, next we have Alabama State Stinkies. All right, 5, 6, 7, 8. Y'all give it up for ASU Stinkies. Let's go.
I might have to let it drop. Represent, gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again, light it up. Represent, had to do it hella big, had to run it back again, light it up. Let it drop. Let it drop. Let it drop. Represent, gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again, light it up. Represent, had to do it hella big, had to run it back again, light it up. I might have to let it drop. Let it drop. Let it drop. Let it drop. Let it drop.
All the way on both teams, and I just want her to know that I see you big time, baby. Big time, big time. Y'all give it up for ASU Stinkies. What group was this? That was a little hand-me-down group. That was everybody group. We all worked together and put it together. But shout out to Tati and Bree and Emery and whoever. But that was senior group. Y'all give it up for the singers again. All right. Last group. Who y'all think this is? All right, so next. Coming straight to you all the way from Alcorn State University is the GGs, the Golden Girls. Y'all give it up. Five, 6, 7, 8. those of you who did not know, I am the coach of Woodline High School. So I had the privilege of becoming their coach last year. And this is my second year. Last year was a lesson, a test, and everything above. So this year, we coming 10 times harder because last year I ended up with one girl and I had no understanding. None. So y'all know when stuff bothers me, it just made me go hard at the end of the day. So with these girls right here, I see a lot more in them than last year. And I just want them to grow with the school and within themselves as young women as well. So they are going to give y'all a little piece of what they do as a high school dance line, which is pretty much similar to, you know, HBCUs and other dance teams, but they're just a little different because they have to represent their school and their band. These is my Savage Six, that's what I call them. Ladies of Camelot.
I might have to let it drop. Represent, gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again, light it up. Represent, had to do it hella big, had to run it back again, light it up. Let it drop. Let it drop. Let it drop. Represent, gotta do it hella big, had to run it back again, light it up. Represent, had to do it hella big, had to run it back again, light it up.
Tati grow from nothing to something, and I mean that in the most respectful way. Tati used to give up, used to cut herself. Tati would do nothing. She just would dance when she could, and when she didn't want to, she did. Period. But this year, for some reason, she woke up all the way on both teams, and I just want her to know that I see you big time, baby. Big time.
I might have to let it go.
I real life because in our last competition, they ate real bad. Real bad. And there was some big girls. And sometimes they feel like because them girls big, they can't dance. But y'all know what I tell them, eat everything. Because I don't care how big they are.
So many girls. Recently we've dropped down girls, so we're really at a good amount of girls, but it's still to the point where it's so many. And dealing with so many different girls in general, you know, because their hormones and just them being females is crazy. You have some that come in ready to work, some that come in full-blown attitude, some come in sleepy, some come in because they ain't ate or they mama done made them mad. They done had a long day at school. We have to deal with it and push through practice with all of that. So many different teams. I'm never really worried about teams. Like, that's the least of my worries. When we go out of town and compete, maybe, yeah, because, you know, we never know what to really expect. But we always teach them to be beasts either way it goes. Because you're going to win some, you're going to lose some. When it comes to the coaches, those are my biggest critics. Like, they are going to stay on me and push me because I am, you know, the head coach, the owner, whatever of SLDC. But to me, we're all equal. Even though, you know, they're going to always say, you know, it's my decision at the end of the day. I try my best to listen and take in all of their input, and I try to help me build this to a bigger and better team. Sometimes I'm hard-headed because sometimes I only see one way, but if you tell it to me right, you break it down to me right, present it to me right, and it makes sense and I can see it because I'm a visual learner, then I put it into play, and it just helps us be better as a team. When it comes to one-on-one, we do our one-on-one time in the summer when they are training. During the season, we ain't really got time for one-on-one, so that just tells you how heavy we are and how hard we are when it comes to pushing them to be greater and better dancers. Because by the time the season starts, you should be able to know.
Thank y'all so much for coming, because some of y'all are leaving. Thank y'all so much. We do this every year to show y'all who SLDC is. So, this is Coach Precious right here. I've known her for I don't know how many years now. She had her own team before this one. We had a little mishap with our last mini coach, and then before that we didn't really have a mini coach, and to have extra coaches and people to take their time out to help us build and work with our team means a lot. Today, not this exact day, but last year around this time when we had our show out was the first time she stepped on the floor as an SOLDC coach. So this makes a year of her being a coach of SOLDC. So when you walk in the studio, your picture will be on the wall. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. It takes a lot to get on that wall. It does, I'm just telling you. But thank y'all so much for coming out. Please keep up with us. We have a lot of events coming up. It is parade season, and then competition season will start following that. But right now, we will be focusing on parade season. So thank y'all once again. Keep following us and root for us. Y'all be safe when y'all get home.
On with 'em. Can't stop jigging, and if y'all